Imagine a weapon so fast, so powerful, that it can strike targets thousands of kilometers away in mere minutes. A missile that re-enters the atmosphere at speeds exceeding Mach 10, making it nearly impossible to intercept. This isn't science fiction. This is the Sejjil, Iran's formidable solid-fuel ballistic missile, and it's a game-changer in modern warfare. Today, we're diving deep into the engineering marvel and strategic nightmare that is the Sejjil missile family. What makes this weapon so special? How does it differ from other missiles in Iran's arsenal? And what does its existence mean for regional and global security? To understand the Sejjil, we first need to look at its predecessors. For years, Iran's primary long-range threat was the Shahab 3, a liquid-fueled missile based on North Korea's Nodong-1. While effective, the Shahab 3 had a major drawback: its liquid fuel. Preparing a liquid-fueled missile for launch is a complex, time-consuming process. You have to transport the missile and the volatile fuel separately, then spend hours carefully fueling it on the launch pad. This entire procedure is a huge red flag for enemy satellites and intelligence, making the launch site a prime target for a preemptive strike. This is where the Sejjil changes everything. Developed in the mid-2000s, the Sejjil is a solid fuel missile. This means the fuel is preloaded into the missile in a stable, solid form. The difference is like night and day. A Sejjil missile can be stored in a hardened silo or on a mobile launcher, ready to fire at a moment's notice. The launch sequence is reduced from hours to just minutes. This incredible speed and mobility make it extremely difficult to track and neutralize before it is in the air. Let's break down the technology. The Sejjil is a two-stage missile. The first stage booster propels it out of the atmosphere. Once it burns out, it detaches, and the second stage ignites, pushing the warhead along its ballistic trajectory high above the Earth. This two-stage design is crucial for achieving its impressive range, which is estimated to be around 2,000 to 2,500 kilometers for the Sejjil 2 variant. To put that in perspective, from launch sites in western Iran, a Sejjil could reach targets across the Middle East, including Israel and Saudi Arabia, as well as parts of southeastern Europe. But range is only part of the story. The real terror of the Sejjil is its speed upon re-entry. As the warhead plummets back towards its target, it reaches hypersonic speeds, estimated to be between Mach 10 and Mach 14. That's 10 to 14 times the speed of sound. At that velocity, existing missile defense systems face an enormous challenge. Systems like the Patriot or even Israel's advanced Arrow system have a very, very small window to detect, track, and launch an interceptor. The sheer speed of the incoming warhead dramatically reduces the probability of a successful interception. The Sejjil program has seen several iterations. The Sejjil 1 was the initial test version, first successfully flown in 2008. This was followed by the more refined Sejjil 2, featuring improved guidance systems and range. There have also been persistent rumors and reports about a Sejjil 3, a potential three-stage version that could have an even greater range, possibly reaching into the intercontinental ballistic missile, or ICBM, category, capable of striking Central and Western Europe. While the existence of a functional Sejjil 3 is unconfirmed, the very possibility demonstrates Iran's ambition in missile technology. The accuracy of the Sejjil is another area of significant advancement. Early ballistic missiles were often inaccurate, like throwing a rock over a mountain. But modern guidance systems, likely incorporating GPS and inertial navigation, have drastically improved precision. This means the Sejjil isn't just a weapon to terrorize cities, it's potentially capable of striking specific, high-value military and strategic targets like air bases, command centers, or critical infrastructure with a high degree of accuracy. So, what are the strategic implications of this? For Iran, the Sejjil is a powerful deterrent. It sends a clear message to any potential adversary. An attack on Iran will be met with swift and devastating retaliation. The ability to hold key regional assets at risk gives Iran significant leverage. The missile's solid fuel nature also enhances its survivability. Instead of relying on a few known, vulnerable launch sites, Iran can disperse its mobile Sejjil launchers across its vast territory, making a successful first strike against its missile force nearly impossible. For the rest of the world, the Sejjil is a major concern. It significantly alters the military balance in the Middle East. It forces neighboring countries and global powers to invest heavily in more advanced and layered missile defense systems. The development of such a weapon also raises questions about Iran's ultimate intentions, especially in the context of its nuclear program. A nuclear-capable Iran, armed with a fleet of hard-to-stop Sejjil missiles, is a scenario that keeps defense planners awake at night. The proliferation of this technology is another worry. Could the know-how or even the missiles themselves end up in the hands of non-state actors? While unlikely for a system this complex, the spread of advanced ballistic missile technology is a destabilizing trend. In response, nations have focused on a multi-pronged strategy. This includes deploying advanced radar systems like the ANTPY-2 to provide early warning of a launch. It also involves creating a layered defense shield. Lower-tier systems like Patriot handle shorter-range threats. while upper-tier systems like THAAD and the Arrow family are designed to intercept missiles like the Sejjil in the upper atmosphere or even in space. However, no defense is foolproof, especially against a salvo of multiple missiles launched simultaneously. The Sejjil missile represents a pinnacle of Iran's indigenous military industry. It's a testament to their engineers' ability to develop highly sophisticated and threatening weapon systems, often under the pressure of international sanctions. It's not just a piece of hardware. It's a symbol of national pride and a cornerstone of Iran's defense doctrine. As we look to the future, the evolution of the Sejjil family will be a key indicator of Iran's military ambitions. Will we see the confirmed deployment of a Sejjil 3? Will Iran develop maneuverable re-entry vehicles or multiple warheads to make interception even more difficult? These are the questions that military analysts and intelligence agencies around the world are trying to answer. The Sejjil is more than just a missile. It's a complex blend of advanced engineering, strategic deterrence, and geopolitical tension. It's a weapon that, by its very existence, reshapes the battlefield and forces everyone to reconsider the rules of modern warfare. Its speed, power, and survivability make it a truly formidable force, and arguably one of the most dangerous missiles in the world today. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into Iran's Sejjil missile. What are your thoughts on this weapon system? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on military technology and geopolitics. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next one.